Begin topic. The revered teacher slash my son, my son. रसरी आवत जात से सिल पर परत निसात. Start note. When a rope keeps going repeatedly over the same spot, then even a hard material like stone starts to show signs of wear. End note. An ancient wisdom quotation in Sanskrit. Mr. Termite is a math teacher, bald-headed, in his late 50s. Had a son after patiently waiting for 10 years. This son is the apple of his eye, someone through which his signature will live for generations to come. His conduct outwardly is always ethically correct in front of all students so that they never suspect that his allegiance is only towards his son. The rest are his son's competitors. So it is his duty as a father to use his knowledge of Kutniti from Vedic science, the art of using psychology for unfair gains, to ensure that his son is always ahead from the rest of the pack. All unethical tricks he is using to have his son always be at the top. He rationalizes them to be part of his fatherly duties, since his higher duty as a teacher of all directly conflicts with his fatherly duties. He ends this battle by choosing his allegiance to his son only finally. The teacher now religiously follows his secret evil plot. His strategy is that when in school, he will teach as a professional who imparts just enough knowledge so that his students can get average results. But once home, he teaches his son advanced shortcut techniques. In this way, he ensures his son always gets top grades, leaving everyone else with a wide margin. As fortune would have it, Mr. Akash's only son Chandrasekhar is also Mr. Termite's student, a batchmate to his son. One fine evening, cool breeze is blowing. Not wanting to miss such a beautiful weather, the teacher decides to bring his books outside and conduct his coaching session outside instead. Right then, Chandrasekhar sees the teacher and his son Prince and his close friend sitting outside. Since a small race is all both the boys want in this weather, so Prince also leaves everything behind and comes to hold Chandrasekhar's hand to go for a run around the block. As Chandrasekhar comes close to the table, lying next to him, his glance accidentally falls on the contents on the table. They lay some intriguing, cryptic, geometric figures which make an impression on him. He wants to ask his friend more about them, but knows not why he does not. So now both boys are giggling and racing around the block. At that, the events of that evening seem like any other evening until he sleeps the night and then wakes up the next morning. In the morning, as he lay half asleep, all the events of the last evening, along with the visuals of intriguing puzzles, come back to him with a startling, life-altering revelation. This whole system is laid in such a way that there is one path which everyone is trained to follow, and another one that is kept deliberately secret from the rest to preserve its sanctity from illiterate people who know not how to preserve the beauty of the new environment, which must have stolen the blueprint from the heavens to bring another heaven on earth. Thus, I can see now how all these educational materials, teachers and guides impart knowledge which written to target the people in public domain. So now a system that was meant to raise the qualities in a child to godlike levels has instead become a perfect ecosystem for transforming them into mindless sheep. So the right way is that we start looking at books/teachers only as an initiation vehicle. And then, after getting knowledge from them, not limit ourselves to just them. In this discovery process, once again, revisit those topics, this time exploring more on one's own, experimenting more to discover new secret shortcuts. This is the best way I can give my soul the pleasure it looks for in experiencing things. By doing things with full precautions, one can experience both the pleasure in right way and the pleasure in the pain in wrong way is indeed the right way. Since the teacher cannot bear anyone other than his own son to come first, I need to protect myself from any unhealthy comparisons. So, the best way to protect is to hide my new mission from everybody. After all, some wise man rightly said, when living in the same pond as a crocodile, it is wise not to alienate it. With this awareness, I salute the absolute teacher, mathematics, science, knowledge. In other words, the knowledge of the way God runs, and thus is the right way for us to follow. It is only when I solve problems myself will it become my second nature. Now, for me to make a prayer for studying and not for sports is not possible. So, I say my customized version of Guru mantra given in the Skanda Puran. May the spirits of organization and intelligence of the knowledge of symmetry bless me as I try executing this cartwheel that I've been trying for 15 days now. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Start note. Guru is Brahma. Guru is Vishnu. Guru is Lord Shiva. Guru is verily the supreme reality. Sublime prostrations to him. And lo and behold, his joy finds no bounds as his feet automatically jump and execute a perfect cartwheel. On seeing her son Chandrasekhar execute a perfect Olympic grade cartwheel. Normally, any soccer mom would encourage her son to follow gymnastics as a career, but Mother Aditi is no soccer mom, as she immediately puts ice water on all his budding inspirations by scolding him. I have told you not to do this. You can hurt your head. And when you hurt, everyone in the family will feel hurt. Since I know you do not listen to me, I will tie you to this pillar till you promise me you will not do it again. As his mother is tying him, he smiles as he just experiences a eureka moment in knowing the answer to the question which had been bothering him for so long. Question: what is the difference between a Nazi tyrant and a mother? Answer: none. End topic.